This is the easiest choice that I have had to make this entire season. I'm going home.
Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Liam, and here on this channel we watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and then we come here and we have a little chat about it. This episode, I was getting messages, tweets, all the things that people trying not to spoil it for me, and then even my sister was texting me. I'm thinking, something happened here, and I knew the queens were coming back, so I was like, I've got to watch this. So I watched it on the train home, and so first things first, we see the whole Handmaid's Tale situation going on still. And then we finally see that Thorgy and Milk were there. There was all this speculation that they decided to not come in. Those sneaky producers, that sneaky Ru, they played us because they really, we all thought that they didn't accept it or whatever. Well, by all, I mean the people who are here right now who are watching these videos, we were all kind of in the same boat. We were thinking, okay, Aja, Chi-Chi was definitely there. Morgan was there, but we were kind of sure that Thorgy and Milk were out of here. They played us. They played us as fools. Do you know how usually we see who chose who at the time? We wanted to see who Trixie chose. Now, I was so sure that Trixie wouldn't have chose Shangela just because of everything that's been going on. But she chose Aja. I was shocked that she chose Aja. Actually, it's a really good thing she did choose Aja, because if she chose Kennedy would have chucked a fit about being chosen. When, seriously, like this episode, this is what should have happened in this episode. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. This is what should have happened in this episode. Flat out simply, but we never get what we want in this damn show. Oh my God, I've got things all through my eye right now. What should have happened is Ben should have sent Kennedy home and Aja came back. Because, I mean, that's just like fair at this point, because Aja has, done, like Kennedy, okay, I just ranted about Kennedy, but Kennedy's right. Like, this whole rule set is relatively unfair, and I'm usually on board with everything that RuPaul's Drag Race does, but this, the queen coming back, especially Morgan, because she's missed 5 episodes, and now she's top 5. She's top 5 now, which is not really fair, especially not Morgan. Like, almost anybody else would have been more deserving than Morgan, but it is true that she probably deserved to have more time to show us, but I don't think she's gonna get very far. I could eat my words. I could very much eat my words, which would be fine. So the fact that Trixie didn't choose Shangela, that was so cute, that in the little booth session, she was like, I know I deserve to be here, but it's good that everyone else thinks I should. You had the cutest little smile on his face, which I don't know why I just gave him a southern accent, because Shangela doesn't, never mind. I am shocked that they are shocked the queens would come back. There's just this, like, again with the Kennedy thing, he seems to be so shocked that the queens are gonna come back. Like, that's just what happens. They're just going to be coming back. Like, even once you've watched All Stars 2, and even just any series of RuPaul's Drag Race, a queen's gonna come back, at least one. It's just gonna happen. So the letter thing, I think, needs to be put to rest. But at the same time, you guys know how much of a Trixie fanboy I am. But I usually can find, like, the reasoning in a lot of different things of, like, why someone did something and there was a reason. But I still don't quite understand why Trixie put it on the wall. I don't want to harp on this anymore because it's just annoying at this point. But again, Kennedy, as much as I've just been ranting about Kennedy, she's right. Like, I would have looked at the note, gone, oh girl, you crazy. Put it in my pocket. Like, that does make complete sense. So I don't quite understand Trixie's reasoning for putting it on a wall. Although, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that she didn't think Shangela would take it like she did. I mean, that's reasonable. Dela and Morgan's fight was just awkward. And I didn't like that Dela was being attacked. And which, mind you, she said in her little booth that she's not here for drama, which I'm just like, what? You're on RuPaul's drama race. Like, it's all drama. So I guess, like, you have to expect some drama, but I guess, like, would Ben really expect to be a part of the drama? She's so sweet and she doesn't really do anything to cause drama, so I can kind of see why she doesn't want to be a part of it, but you kind of have to expect it. I feel like what Dela should have done, I don't even know if she felt like this, but in the moment, I mean, I would have just said, I was afraid that you would send me home in the bottom, so I sent you home. I feel like Morgan would have been less upset if she said that, because essentially I feel like that might have been a bit more truthful, because even Dela had said that that was part of it, but Morgan was the weakest. Well, Chi-Chi was the weakest. So this episode with Milk was interestingly redeeming. Like, okay, just hear me out. So, I don't know if you felt this way, but with Milk in this episode, he was so, like, genuine about being confused of how much an asshole he was kind of being during this whole season. Like, even in the booth session, he asked, am I an asshole? Like, he's so not, like, I reckon if we were to sit with Milk while he was watching the season, he would probably go, oh, I get it now. But in the moment, maybe, I mean, I guess, like, he just doesn't see what we were seeing or what the other girls were saying. And if you break it down to that point where someone is just, they think they're really doing a good job, they think that they're being, you know, a reasonable person, but they're just not, you gotta kind of feel sorry for them. I mean, did you see those tears? That was a lot of emotion in one person. Now that she's come back and kind of explained herself a little bit, I don't feel like she's just gone away and walked into the abyss of being an asshole. She's come back and has genuinely been confused. So I'm really glad that Milk had that moment, because I don't want anyone to walk away from this show being hated. That's just awful. So during the recording session, the eliminated girls did so well. They were working so well together. They were working really well with the recording people and Adam Lambert, and it was just like, they might win this, which, mind you, I was a little bit confused about how that rules work. So if they won, so just help me with this, I'm kind of asking you a question right now. So if the eliminated girls won, right, one of them would choose the winner of the lip sync of the eliminated girls would then choose for one of the remaining girls to go home, and they would take a spot? Is that right? I think that's the way that worked. But anyway, they did really well in that. I was thinking they were definitely gonna win, because the All-Stars one was a freaking mess. Like, Trixie was being awkward. Like, that was a bit cringy, but Shangela put it really well. And I don't mean to be always defending Trixie, because I mean, that's a thing, that's a problem in this series right now. You see all over social networking, everyone's praising Trixie for stuff. And we do love Trixie because she's really a part of the internet culture. But Shangela did put it really well, that if you don't know Trixie's dry sense of humor, which I can't imagine Adam Lambert wouldn't, but then you might find her to be attacking you all the time. But without the hair and makeup and stuff, it just kind of seems very dry. So that, anyway, that whole thing was a mess. Like, a couple people were a mess. But BB was good. That was so funny. I loved those beats that she was doing. And in the final thing, it was incredible. When it got to the performances, the eliminated girls did so well. And at the end of it, I was thinking, I don't think you can really top that. And to be honest, like, all of them, all 5 of them, did really, really well. There wasn't even, like, not to say like even Milk or Chi Chi did really well, because they're both really strong people, but, well, Chi Chi, you know, hitting a dead horse thing. Anyway, but they all did really well. And I thought, well, the top 5 girls are gonna have to do something really good to kind of beat that, because the song was really good, the performance was really good. What will they do? And they did well. But you know what? I don't know if they did better, but only by like a smidge better. And I just feel like those fans at the end, they opened them at the exact same time. That was great. BB's section was really like different from everyone else. Like, the eliminated girls didn't really have someone that broke, like, had a real different character. And Trixie was really strong as well. So, and I mean, Dayla just, that shocks me, Dayla's thing, because in the recording, it was so, but then when she was actually doing it, like, that is the, I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now. But when Dayla went up there and had that character that would have been so hard to bring to life with just audio, the way she delivered it was incredible. Like, Dayla is incredible. She's really amazing. Just being able to bring someone to life like that is phenomenal. And like, I'm so depressed that she's gone. So throughout the end of this episode, there's this thing in the back of my mind, because some of you little gremlins, and some of like the things that I've accidentally read online about how Dayla apparently had eliminated herself, because you know those rumors fly around, and I like to keep those away from this channel because I don't want us to be looking at that kind of stuff. But I had accidentally read something like that. So there's this thing in the back of my mind that's going, is today the day Dayla goes home and I cry? Well, yeah. But I'm thinking, like, I'm looking at her face throughout the time when she's speaking to the eliminated queens. I'm watching her during that booth, and then when she wins and the look on her face is like, I'm gonna do this. Like, it was heartbreaking, because I felt like I knew it was gonna, do you know what I mean? Like, it was like too much. I left feeling so upset. And then when she brought Morgan back, I was already thinking, God, this is just not fair, because Aja should probably come back. But I get why Dayla did this, because she sent her home, and that's just kind of her personality. And then she sent herself home, and I was just like, this is not, no. Because now, okay, get this. it's anyone's game. This has just blown this competition wide open. This Trixie could win this now. And I honestly, you know how much I love Trixie. I've already said it. But Brenda, she could win. Because, I mean, right now I'm thinking this is what I'm thinking. Kennedy's gonna go home. Morgan's gonna go home. Our top 3 are gonna be Trixie. I mean, Trixie's just got a very good chance of being in the top 3 here. I mean, Kennedy does as well. I kind of feel like that would be unfair if she was. But we've got Kennedy, who Trixie's gonna be in the top with Shangela and BB. BB's gonna be in the top as well. This series is a mess. I'm just blanket. BB, I don't think should be in the top 3 because I don't think that she really should be winning a second series. She needed to be saved for the first things. Trixie could win. Shangela, I kind of feel like Shangela's the most deserving. I don't know. I want Trixie to win so bad, but this is a mess, guys. This is a mess. Anyway, I think Aja should have come back. Aja needs to be there. All right, anyway, I am angry. I'm depressed. I'm not angry at Dayla. I don't think anyone should be angry at Dayla. I'm thinking that everyone, I don't know what the social networking is like. Let me know about this, but are people angry at Morgan? Because I'm thinking like Dayla wouldn't have done this if Morgan, well, maybe she would have. So maybe this isn't fair to say, but I feel like Morgan's come back now, but it's bittersweet because Dayla should be there. Everyone wants Dayla to be there. And the contributing factor for her to be leaving was the fact that Morgan attacked her. So social networking wise, past Drag Race wise, I don't think Morgan's gonna have that big of a fan base because I'm like not against Morgan. I think Morgan's fine as a person, but I ain't following her Instagram, you know what I mean? I've followed Dayla. I wasn't following Dayla before this. Anyway, guys, I got real in this episode because I am depressed. I'm a lot of things. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this and you haven't seen me before and you enjoyed this video, I make a bunch of review videos for RuPaul's Drag Race, sometimes other stuff, and I'll also be doing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10. So if you're interested in this community that is kind of here in this world, then you should consider hitting the subscribe button, yesies. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.